let's start off with what we do know. I do know I still have no door handles on this thing. Even in the back. All the way around. And it is entirely a mess. The only door handle on the car is the driver's side interior. Smells like some mildew up in here because the door seals are still leaking somewhat, especially in the back. Fair warning, every noise that you hear inside of this car is absolutely normal. The brake booster is leaking. The back brake pads flop around inside of the calipers because I converted it from the drum brake rear end to the disc brake rear end, and I didn't replace the master cylinder on the brake pedal. I have to go to a 95 Cobra, 93 Cobra, I'm not certain. But anyways, let's get this thing started up. This one doesn't work, so you actually have to reach over, hit that button. The AC does not work. Radio right here. Here, listen to the brake pedal. You can ask Alan. This is the stiffest clutch on earth. Got cruise control that doesn't work. Got a horn that doesn't work. Flashers don't even work. All this flops around. It's got a lot of body roll, but we can work with it. Another thing is that the power steering pump is going out on this. Typical for its day, so if I got it revved up any, that's always nice. These railroad tracks up here, you're gonna hear quite a bit of the noise that goes on. Aside from the brake pedal, that's just a constant thing. It's hard to drive this with one hand, shift, and still go about normal driving habits, which is spinning tires like crazy. Here we go, ready? Here we go, listen. Oh yeah, quite normal. Here's that brake pedal noise, the brake pad noise I was telling you about. This thing's got some bad camber wear. This is a GT, and I have the body kit missing because this bracket that it hooks onto is rusted off. So that's the only reason why. Aside from that, I could care less how this car looks. Look at it. Primer. The main reasons why I haven't been making videos about this car is the instance that I got it road legal. I got pulled over more than once. I'll insert a clip. Actually, I'll insert a couple clips. Good news is that the Mustang runs great. Bad news is, yeah, I got busted. So round two, maybe. I swear, I just got this thing on the road tonight. Jeremy's with me this time. The main time that I got pulled over, it was late. It was February 26th. It was like 11 p.m. or so. There was this guy in a Jeep Cherokee. So he's running my so close that I couldn't see his headlights. So I get over and I let him go by, and as soon as I get back in the lane behind him, brake checks the fucking shit out of me. He just lays on the brakes. Worst comes to worst, he's trying to run me off the road on multiple occasions. Well, he ends up throwing something across the lanes, and it ended up hitting like right here on the outside of the car. My phone was dead. That was the reason why I was going home to begin with. And so I was like, you know what, let's draw some attention. I know there's cops right here. So I put that thing in first gear. I slid the car at the red light after the cars that had went by. And I cut him off, but when I cut him off, there was a cop. Turned his lights on, gets behind me, comes over the PA and is like, you need to move off the road, you can't be blocking lanes. As soon as I pull off the side of the road, this Jeep takes off. I knew it was gonna happen. The main thing was, like, I had him pinned in where he couldn't go nowhere. So the cop comes up, I explain everything that's happened. That's him like chasing me down, almost hit me on multiple occasions. And I showed him that my phone was dead. So I tell him everything that's happened. Well, that's funny. All I saw was you doing a burnout. So at that point, I just handed him the license, the whole 9 yards. Hits me with a reckless driving ticket. It was March 29th. I had my court date set up. He set me up on the bottom of the ticket. Anyways, I wrote down everything that happened that night. I took a picture of my phone being dead next to the ticket with a timestamp because I had another iPhone at the time, one for the plug, you know. So anyways, I submitted my evidence, and I told him that I wanted to plead no contest, and I just explained what happened, and he let me off with no adjudication. The ticket doesn't exist. I had no points on my license or anything along those lines. Right now we're just waiting on Mark. I'm gonna eat this banana. That's the main reason why I haven't been making videos. That all happened towards the beginning of this year. Oh, in the meantime, while I was building this thing, doesn't look like there's anything done to it, but I got a lot done to it. There's Mark. This is gonna be the cameraman for today. This is Mark.
If I can open this damn car, can you do that for me?
Struggling. Here, can you hold my banana peel?
There you go.
Thanks, Brooksy. This is how you open this car. Make sure he pushes against it.
Yep.
Yeah. If you look right here, I got a little rag that's under the shifter boot and everything to keep all the exhaust fumes out. So I'm gonna pass the camera off now. Here, I can take that.
Ooh, kill him. What's going on, people?
This is Mark. Alligator snapper, alligator snapper, alligator snapper, alligator snapper turtle. Oh, hello, how you doing here? Alligator snapper.
Damn, those snappers
Dude.
are aggressive, dude.
Oh man, does he?
He reeks?
Oh yeah. You wanna smell him?
Hell no, I'm good.
Dude, look at this thing. Careful, he'll bite you.
I know he will.
Oh my God, look how mean he looks.
Yeah, he does look mean.
Oh, you smell him?
Whoa.
Smell that? Here, we'll flop him in the water. Actually, we'll go down here.
Yep, you're getting abducted, buddy.
It's like I knew there was aliens. Oh. You got something on your back.
Thank you, dude. God damn it. That turtle looked mean.
Dude, yeah, you did. Well, I'm gonna teach everybody how to drift.
Yeah, this guy is just.
Shit fire.
He's the master, right?
I know, I ain't no master.
Oh, well,
Ambush drift might have me beat there.
Oh.
But anyways, so Mark's never drifted. I'm not gonna let him drift today in the future.
One day.
First I gotta teach him how to drive 5-speed, but to start out, you gotta have a 5-speed, you gotta have a third pedal. That stiff motherfucker right there. We're not gonna be no vagina babies. We're gonna put it in second gear to start. That's right, taking off from second gear. You're gonna rev this son up. Whatever you're comfortable at, you can start at 4. Have faith in your vehicle. If something breaks, not my fault, just fix it. No vagina babies, remember, no first gear. You're gonna put it straight into second.
Second
Rev
gear,
that up.
Second gear right
Look
there.
around for Scots, put your hater blockers on, rev it up, just drop it.
Woo.
And that's how you do it.
Let's do this. Oh, my phone flew out.
Remember now, don't be no vagina babe. You're gonna push that clutch in, put that thing in second gear.
Let's do this.
Rev it up. Oh my goodness gracious. Looks like we gotta go put some tires on today. I'll honestly be surprised if I make it home on these tires. So both of our tires, we're going down the road.
Oh yeah. God damn, that's loud.
Both of our tires are shot, they're done for. But going right down the road. So yeah, I would say they are quite done for. Got some cordage going on here. I think we're good. That's that 40 PSI life. Hell yeah. Hey. So Mark's gonna take his car, but gonna get these tires changed out. I got one sitting at the house. I'll just load up, take it to my old shop, get those swapped out, put some nice, good tread on there. On a side note though, you do see how much body roll that I'm working with. It's got the stock suspension under it. It is a stock suspension. It's not the stock suspension because it came off of a late model. But the stock spring rate, stock shocks, so that's why it's leaning so hard. And it really does screw me up. If I did have stiffer shocks or coilovers for that matter, it would be a lot easier to slide. But I'm just working with what I got. I got no excuses. I got spare tires sitting around, so why not? This is exactly what I built the car for. You know, the best thing to do is just get seat time with what you have right now, because the only thing that it's gonna do is make you a better driver. Alan started in a Dodge Dakota, you know? I started in a 1993 Ford Ranger. You gotta start somewhere. Yeah, for the most part, I'm just working with what I got. You know, no excuses and no regrets. My neighbors are avid supporters of street drifting.
Oh man, ow. That's dumb.
Don't poke yourself. Spare with me. I got another spare at the shop. And yeah, let's just get this boat on the road. I'm gonna stop. After that, we're gonna head over to Old City Tire, drop off my 2 rims and tires with a spare set, and yeah, it goes back. So everybody remembers Jeremy?
Hello.
We got the wheel off, we're gonna take it down there. Those are those brand new Bilstein shocks. If your axle is hopping around, don't eliminate quad shocks. It's just fork out the extra $100 and go and get these. It makes it all the much better. But lower control arms, stock springs, e-brake isn't connected, but brand new gas tank. This is all I'm working with. Everything's stock for the most part. So if I can do it, you can do it. Let's get to the store. Now we are headed to Old City Tire. We're gonna drop these off, go grab some lunch, and hopefully by the time that's done, we can just swing back by and then head back to the shop, get them put on. So we're at Old City Tire. We just dropped them off. It's gonna run me $40, and we'll be back in a bit to come pick them up.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are y'all doing?
How you doing?
Good.
So JT let me take the truck. We're headed back to Old City Tire, pick up these brand new old tires on the rim, but got these ones mounted. Golden. She is on the ground and ready to roll. By the way, these are 2008 Acura TL Type S rims that I got for free. So this is JT's SRT4 that he bought. And unfortunately, within the first week of him owning it, he gets slammed into the back. Bumper cover got messed up. The mounts for it got all messed up. Here, you tell him.
They my shit up.
Let's see.
That's all there is to it. Now I gotta fix it.
Yep, so he bought a new bumper cover off of eBay, which is actually in very good shape. It's also got the dual exhaust cutouts, which is gonna be great, because it's definitely debating on going from side exit to dual exhaust, which will sound pretty damn good. It is a 5-speed. How much boost you running?
28 pounds.
28? Dude, we gotta get this thing dynoed.
I know it.
So, from a dig, I've got him drag racing, but from a roll, oh man, this thing, phew, freaking rocket. So, there will definitely be videos of that in the future. That's just a little preemptive kind of video. So first impressions of these tires are dry rotted, and these spin, just straight up spin. I just grabbed second gear and just roasted it for the length of second gear. Check the gauges, make sure everything's normal. Oil pressure's normal. Gas, yeah, that's pretty normal. It's cold right now, and the alternator, golden. Watch this. Here we go. Straight spins. See if second does it. Oh yeah. So basically, to wrap up that video, I went home and took a nap and ended up not going out driving again after that. But with the modifications that are done to the car, I can still get seat time. Granted, it's got a lot of body roll, and it's still got a ways to go. I have to rebuild the rear end. I'm gonna go with the mini spool. That way it's basically a welded rear end, except it's the proper way of doing it. Instead of putting the Mustang down and piecing it together one thing at a time, I'm gonna get all the parts together, throw it together at once. That way I'm not without a car throughout the process of like how I was building the car prior. But basically, that's just to wrap it up. We'll see you in the next episode, or whatever you want to call this, and we'll shred some tires. Sound good? Remember, keep it balls to the wall or not at all. Deuces.